Okay. Should I text people that we're live?
Yes, everyone.
Your channel. Let's see. Videos. Here we go.
I got the notification.
Okay, I'll start texting people. Fuck, I opened up photos on my phone.
Am I nicely illuminated?
No, I'm just kidding. You look amazing.
That's right. Which way do I have to move? I need to move more this way. Oh, or I could just
Dude.
fucking offset the camera. What's up?
I'm about to get a new car. Are you excited?
So which one are you gonna do?
Probably. It depends on. So basically, my grandpa said that he would loan me all the money for a car, and I could pay him over 6 years with no interest. And he said he'd buy me whatever car I want.
And then you said the Tesla Model X, right? With the docking station at home?
I'm trying to get a 2016 Volt if that's possible. Because the 2016 Volt gets Apple CarPlay.
I don't see why not. How do I sound, by the way?
You sound actually really good.
Can you hear any of the fans in the back?
No, I can't.
Titties. Cool. So, okay. I was at work, right?
Yeah.
And I write the schedule, or I write the daily lunch schedule because no one fucking else will do it. So I go there and I'm writing the schedule and I realize there's no closer. So it's like David Nestor and then me at 10:30 and then it's Paul and it's just Paul by himself from like 7 to 9. So David and I were like, David said he can stay overtime or stay extra. I was like, yeah, that's whatever. Malachi was like, I'm not going to ask you to do it, but if you do it, it's appreciated. And I was like, okay. So I was like, I'll probably stay like maybe 30 minutes extra over my time. That leaves me enough time to go drive to Isabel's house and then drive home.
Hey, welcome to our first guest. Hi, Daylin. Hold on.
My ears.
Let me try out the countdown video that I made. We won't make you wait for the whole countdown, but I just want to see if it works. Ready? Pretend this is like you just came in and we're not ready yet. Ready, set. And we won't make you wait the whole minute. But did that play? Did that look good? Give us a little thumbs up if that looked good.
You know there's a big delay, right?
How big of a delay is there?
Maybe like 30 seconds. There you go. Ooh, Mr. Feel My Crack.
I think it's Feel My Cock.
No, you're thinking of Mr. My Cock.
No, it's that's what his name is. It's Feel My Cock.
Is it Feel My Cock? Oh, it is cock. It's not crack. I was hoping
there we go.
Crack.
We got that thumbs up. That's what I needed. Welcome to our. Well, should we do our intro since we have our first guest, or should we keep hearing about your boring work story?
Listen, dude.
Sorry, this is Jordan's excuse on why he's 30 minutes late.
It's the late. You know the late means I'm dead, right? The late Mr. Jordan.
Hold on.
Okay. As I was saying, what was I saying? Yeah. So I stayed. I was like, I'm gonna stay extra 30 minutes. I'm gonna go to Isabel's house, and then I'm gonna come home and fucking the live but late. Oh, that's fine. And then come home and whatever. I didn't get off till 7:55, and then I still had to drive to Isabel's house, pick up the food that she had made me, and then I drove home and I devoured the sandwich.
And you didn't make me a sandwich?
Bitch. Oh, also, I don't know if it was Isabel that made me the sandwich or Isabel's mom. It could have been either or both.
Shout out to our sponsor, Isabel's mom, making us sandwiches. I saw Venom 2 today.
Is it good?
No.
I heard it was good.
No, it is. It's like the acting is good, but the writing is terrible.
Sounds about right. Christopher Peacock.
Yeah. What kind of sandwich? That's a good question. Let's go ahead and pin this comment. Do I pin comments on the? Here we go. Let's go. Show. There we go. What kind of sandwich? That's a really good topic. Let's describe the sandwich.
It was a torta as the bread and tinga, and that was about it.
Let's do a poll in the comments because I saw Venom with someone. Was Venom bad? And see what the poll says.
Christopher said so bad.
Ask my community. There we go. For those of you in the chat, there's a poll right now. Was Venom too bad?
I've been told it's good and that the after credits scene is to wait for.
There we go. We got one vote for yes. It is 100% certified as bad.
Just submit it to Rotten Tomatoes.
I like the kid that was sitting next to us that was like shouting out throughout the whole movie.
Yes.
Like they go to this prison and the kid's like, I think that's Area 51. And then like the dad was like, shh. And then Chris said that throughout the whole movie, like whenever they said like symbiote, he'd be like, it's symbiotic or some bullshit like that. Like
symbiotic.
Or however, like whatever it actually is. Okay. You've read more Venom comics than I have, right?
Sure.
Does Carnage have the power to turn into a tornado, or is that just in this movie?
I'm gonna say no.
Me and Chris were wondering if here, let's do this. Share screen. We'll share my Chrome tab, my new tab. Let's see if this is a real thing.
I'm gonna say no.
Does
tornado.
Carnage turn into a tornado in the comics? I mean, this is just what I have to know.
Listen, no, from what I've seen, no.
I guess there's a scene, the birth of Carnage. Let's see if this scene shows.
Cletus Kasady, you have been tried, convicted.
Okay, why there got to be a fucking pop-up right now? Are you kidding me?
It's also at
how do I close that?
Speeds.
Whatever. I don't know if Venom turns into a fucking tornado, but if he does.
But by the way, as a heads up, because you played a clip on here, our last video got copyright strike.
Wait, it's down?
It's not down. It's just we can't monetize it if we wanted to.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Aylin, I'm sorry. We won't do spoilers. My one spoiler is that he turns into a tornado. And the Area 51's not in the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck. I was hoping.
Cool. If you guys have any questions that aren't about a sandwich, or you guys want to hear about the book that we read this week.
Also, Chris, you didn't comment on my sandwich. It was a fucking torta with tinga in it. Tinga? I don't know. Whatever. It's basically pulled chicken.
Venom 2, Let There Be Tornado. That should have been the official name of the movie. Gotta nuke the vid. I'm gonna hang out with Dalen tonight. I'm excited. I'm gonna bring some non-alcoholic beer.
Damn. You got post live stream plans?
Yeah.
Wow, you got a life?
I do have a life.
I don't.
That's why I was like. Also, I like your comic book accurate shirt. Okay, I'll tell one other spoiler in the movie. He clearly has a Sony OLED television that gets destroyed in the movie, and he talks about how expensive of a TV is. He's like, "That's a $2,000 TV," and then later he buys a new Sony OLED, and they show the box, the Sony OLED box next to the TV throughout the whole movie, and it's always in perfect frame, and like it's like Sony, a Bravia OLED, and I'm like, oh my fucking god.
Obviously.
That fucking Sony product placement is ridiculous.
I'm surprised they didn't say some stupid shit like, oh, that Sony OLED's 20% brighter than other competitors.
It said that it can't get burning, but here, I have an idea. Let's do our haul list. Did you get any books this week? I'm going to grab the books that I got.
I got absolutely nothing, but I guess I'll host the podcast on my own while Jake grabs shit. Wow, I saw the cover. I'm excited.
Guys, I got a very pervy book, but it was recommended to me by a big comic book YouTuber.
Yes.
I got Nadi's. So for those who don't know, Bruce Timm is the animator behind Batman the Animated Series and Justice League and basically all the cartoons that I watched growing up. And Naughty and Nice, as the description says, an extensive survey of Bruce Timm's celebrated after-hours private works. These tastefully drawn nudes, completed purely for fun, are showcased in this exquisite release. This volume boasts over 250 full-color line and pencil images of partially clothed and nude women of almost every conceivable description and temperament. Tim blends his animation style with his passion for traditional good girl art for an approach that is unmistakably all his own. This substantial tome provides shapely forms and earthly delights throughout its pages, be it a sophisticated city gal or a savage jungle queen, a hard-boiled dame, or even an eloquent lady from a fantastic land. His subject proves that Tim's creativity has no limits. Should I try to find a page that I can show?
I thought you were gonna post a note. The censored. Oh, I saw titties already.
Can I show butt on YouTube or no?
I don't think so.
I can't show
Maybe.
nipple. I know that. Can't show that. Can't show
Listen.
that.
Listen, dog. I already saw nipple.
That's an alien. That. Here we go. This isn't completely naked.
Wow.
Look at that
We're gonna
art.
get
Look
we're
at
gonna
that
get
art.
taken down for that.
For what? There's like
I don't
no, I'm like passing by so many nipple. Okay, that's vagina.
Can someone give that? Can someone give that's vagina?
Let's see. I can show this. This is. I mean, I can't show that page. Never mind. Here
Damn,
we
a
go.
Jess Junior here.
Look at that. Look at that art right there. So this is it's tasteful. There we go, Chris. Someone understands. This is tasteful. Like, look at this. This is nothing but tasteful.
Listen, I don't think YouTube cares about the taste of
For Halloween.
the nudity. Ooh, that's actually a nice one.
There's a lot of like ones where like vampires are coming after them.
Just as a vampire thing.
He loves that's kind of cute. It's like a robot. I don't know what the robot's doing there. That's tasteful, right?
It's chilling. It's like a
Yeah.
mini Iron Giant.
But yeah, that's
It's
the book
not
I
just
got.
naughty. It's also
Also nice. There we go. That's the top review. We're gonna pin that comment all night. It's not just naughty, it's also nice.
That's good.
The other book I got isn't actually for me. He was supposed to be. He promised he would watch today, but I got Chris's Hellboy in. For those that don't know, I try to push comics on all my friends, so I usually be like, "Yo, first one to comment, I'll buy a comic book for or whatever." And Chris said that he liked supernatural stuff, so we bought him Hellboy. I don't.
Off my
I bought him. I bought him Hellboy.
Yeah,
Jordan.
I paid for a 3-month subscription for Zoom.
Which equates to 1 month of StreamYard.
Is it?
Wow, someone voted no on his Venom bad. Damn, it's really heating up in the comments right now.
It is. It's bustling in there. Also, fucking, it's $15 a month. How much is StreamYard?
25.
Oh, what do you get out of it? What's the pros of it?
We can stream live
We're streaming live right now.
because of StreamYard. If
Am
we
I missing
didn't
something?
pay, we would have this giant thing that says StreamYard across the screen. I've already paid, is what I'm saying.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that's how good we are.
I don't know.
Okay. Should we talk about the book that we read this week?
Yes, we should talk about the book that we read.
We read All-Star Superman.
Wow. We actually read a book so we could talk about it in detail. I should actually go get my copy real quick because I read it literally a week ago.
Okay, take your headphones off and grab your copy.
Don't talk shit. I fucking swear. If I hear some shit, talk when I get back.
Okay, guys, so I actually didn't read the book this week. I've already read the book, so let's see how much I can bullshit my way through this conversation. I had a really stressful week. My car died. Like, it's gone. I'm gonna have to buy a new car. And I'm just gonna see if he knows that I didn't read it.
You fucker.
What?
You said he didn't read it this week?
No. I said I don't think Jordan actually read it this week.
I did read it.
You
was a
just
good
conveniently
book.
finished it in 2 days.
Yes, it's a short read. Look, if you don't have the absolute, okay, that's it.
Jordan, who gave you that copy?
My buddy did.
That's me.
I know. You didn't need it anymore because you bought the absolute.
Yes. So if you guys don't know, Jordan has a trade. I have the absolute, so it comes in this slipcase.
It's a thick boy. That's a cool cover.
Thank you. Done by Frank Quietly. That's one of the things I love most about this book is the art. Some people don't like Frank Quietly's art, but I am in love with it. I think it
You
just
know-
makes Superman look so innocent.
You know what? I was gonna say that. What turned me off from this book the most was the art.
Wow, interesting. So
Well-
you didn't like it?
Well, at first,
Okay.
that's kind of why I didn't want to read it. Well, one is because I kind of already knew what happens in the book, but two is I never really saw Frank Quietly's art and was like, oh, that looks really cool. But after reading the book, I think it's pretty cool.
Does Venom turn into a tornado?
Yes.
So do you want to tell people what it's about?
Yeah. All-Star Superman has to do with the demise of Superman, and it has to tell about the way that he knows that he's gonna die, and he has to go through 12 different trials before his death. And that's basically the book in its shortest tense.
Also, guys, we just have these brief notes of what to talk about planned. If you guys have any questions about comic book stuff or anything that we should talk about or any questions about non-comic book stuff, feel free to be in charge and steer the conversation into whatever you guys want. Like we're here for your amusement.
Oh fuck! Isn't it? Yes, it is.
Yo. There is some Superman singing in this book. Oh wait, that's a different Superman book. Let's hear your rendition of Smash Mouse, Jordan.
Somebody once told me.
And we're copyright striked.
Are you the sharpest tool in the shed?
I am most definitely not. Oh, let's say hello to Timothy Acevedo.
I already talked to him today.
Did you? He came in. I guess he was buying cables today.
I don't know what. Oh no, he had a protection plan onto an item he bought. It was his Dildo Master 3000.
Yo, can I just come in and return all my protection plans that I don't need anymore?
No.
Okay. Oh, we got 5 people watching. Who's all there? How do I see who's there? Can I see it on the YouTube side?
I can't see anything. I only have a
Oh.
private chat with you.
Hello, Nestor. I also like how
Baby
we got
boy.
we got 4 votes for Venom. Was Venom bad? And it was still 50-50. Has anyone else seen Venom other than Chris?
Was it just you and Chris that's polled so far?
I didn't even vote. I couldn't vote.
Oh,
But yeah, we were just talking about the book that we read, guys. For those who don't know, we read All-Star Superman.
look, both covers.
I love Nestor. I don't love what Nestor did to my bathroom one time. Nah, it just looks trash. Dom, Venom was terrible. Though I will say that I'm not gonna spoil what it is, but Dom sent me the end credit scene one night, like a leaked version of it, and I didn't watch it in time because I was with a girl, and like I was like, I'll watch it later. And then when I went to watch it, like it was like taken down by Sony. So the end credit scene was definitely worth it. That was the first time I've ever seen a movie just to watch the end credit scene.
That's all I've heard.
That's literally the only point of watching Venom.
My theory, the trailer made it bad. Loved it.
Yeah, it wasn't the movie. The movie was great. It's just the trailer. No, I'm just kidding. The movie is terrible. It's the writing made it bad.
So all I've really heard from okay, Nestor. All I've really heard from people talking about Venom is, or whatever, let there be carnage.
Yes.
Right.
Which they do say in the movie.
Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it is bad writing. Is that it's good, and watch the end credit scene. That's it. That's it. Those two. Nothing else. No spoilers.
My one spoiler for everybody is that Carnage turns into a tornado.
So should we talk about the show that I've been binging?
Yeah, what have you been watching?
What everyone's been fucking watching. Squid Games.
I don't watch any of Visions. Have you watched What If?
I haven't seen any more since last week.
Writing? Okay, so Chris said the writing, pacing, and Carnage sucked. Yes. I would agree with all of those things.
Like 50% of the title is Carnage.
The only there was one they used the phrase lethal protection of lethal protector a few times in the movie, and I liked it every single time.
Yeah. Hentai.
Oh, Timothy, this isn't hentai, but do you want to see the book that I got last week on the stream? It came in if you want to see it.
Hold on. Is Venom 2 not a hard R? Is it not?
No,
R-rated?
it's PG-13.
Ah,
Naughty and nice.
Fucking sucks. That's a hard R.
Yeah, this is more than a hard R. I saw areolas.
It scared him.
We just went down to 4 viewers. Someone dipped out when I said the word areolas.
Yes. Oh, the new Star Wars anime is sick.
I
I binged
was
it.
supposed to watch it, and
I finished it.
I watched
Oh,
What
did-
If.
Did I finish it last week?
I heard the episodes are 15 minutes long. Should I just watch an episode right now on my phone?
I'm the one that told you they're 15 minutes long. Dude, that first episode's dope. Like, if you're not into like
the first one,
whole,
from what I know, is like a samurai episode, right? It's like not a lot of dialogue.
yeah, like if you're not into the whole weird side of anime, just watch the first one basically because that's all it is. It's just hardcore action shonen anime, and it is
One
in
of them,
a samurai
one of them was
style.
done by the Kill la Kill people, who I'm a really big fan of.
Yeah, Trigger Studio episode 3, loved it.
Nice. That's the one I'm looking forward to the most, I think.
Yeah, they have my favorite animation.
So, is it more egregious that Jordan hasn't watched What If, or that I haven't watched Visions?
I think it's I haven't watched What If.
Yeah, dude. What if it? Okay, comment below if you guys watch What If.
What was this week's What If? Because it seemed big. Yeah, I agree. The Trigger Studio episode was good.
Dalen, were you a fan of Kill la Kill?
Dude, you should watch fuck. Trigger just made an animated movie, or an animated movie. They just made a movie maybe like 2 years ago, and it's pretty fucking good.
Really?
Yeah, I forgot. It's a God son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to look it up.
So what's the most recent What If that you've watched, Jordan?
Episode 2, the one with T'Challa.
You dude, What If is so good.
Listen, I started What If, I stopped it to watch Visions, and then I watched episode 1 of Doom Patrol, which I liked,
Of season 1 or season 3?
of season 1.
Okay,
starting
nice.
at
You
the
should watch
beginning.
Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol is fantastic.
And then I was like, I gotta see what the fuck this Squid Games is all about. And I have the last 2 days been binging it. I'm probably gonna finish tonight. I have only 3 episodes left. So after this, I'm watching Squid Games.
Dalen, can we watch What If on that big projector your friend has? Not What If, I mean Visions. Or is it like rewatchable, or is it like you watch it once and then you're burnt out on it?
Visions? No, they're short enough to rewatch them. Like I feel that's more of the more you watch it, the more you'll pick up.
What studios did they do for What If? Not What If, Visions. Fuck, I'm gonna keep doing that all episode.
Jesus Christ. I don't remember all the fucking studios. I can
Hey,
look it
there we
up.
go. Hi, Paul.
I asked Paul, I was like, hey, I know you're gonna be closing tonight, but if you want to jump on,
Oh, does he want? You mean as like a guest, or like on the stream?
if he wants to watch that stream.
Oh,
But if Paul wants to be a
always
guest,
welcome to join.
yeah, anytime, dude.
Um,
He would be our first return guest.
Really? Have we? I guess that's. Yeah, I mean, he'd be my favorite. He's always been my favorite guest, which is nice. And this time I was like, dude, I remember like last time I was like, I've just been moving back and forth so many times. I'm glad I'm done moving, but I remember like the episode I had Paul on, like I had to like stream hotspot off my phone because my internet wasn't working, and like,
Dude, and
episode-
I had to bail to go pick up Isabel from her house.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a hard episode.
I remember I was like trying to show like that box of trades that I found and that was boxed up, and then I just dropped like a couple $100 worth of comic books like on the ground like a fucking fool.
Yes. Let's see. Trigger. Oh, dude, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce some of the. Geno Studio. Trigger, like we said, Science Saru. Production IG. Studio Colorido. I don't know. And Kamikaze Duaga. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce some of the names.
That was painless.
Yeah, it was painful. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm butchering. Yeah, no, Mappa and Per did not make a episode.
Yes. Sorry, man. I don't know what Studio Mappa or Pero is, but I feel like Tim would probably be excited because they're probably a hentai. Oh, we're up to 7 people watching. Hi, everybody.
Wow.
This is amazing.
Wow.
Have you watched What If? 67% of people have watched What If. So you're letting everybody down, Jordan.
I'll watch more episodes after I finish Squid Games.
Damn, I'm surprised I don't have an episode. We are too, man. What's I don't know what studio. They're a big ass studio. What are they famous for? Like, what have they made?
Oh fuck, that reminds me. I was gonna look up the name of that movie. It's on HBO Max. It's
I have
Pyro
HBO
something.
Max.
Okay, watch it.
Oh, and Naruto
Oh,
Studios.
oh, yeah. I know what fucking series you're talking about.
Yeah, I should have known that too. Back to All-Star Superman. All-Star Superman is that was a great segue, right? All-Star Superman is the story of Superman gets hit with a ton of solar radiation, so much that his powers multiply by 100, like 10-fold, 100-fold, but it gives him terminal cancer and he has to die. And it's about what he does left on this earth before he dies. I recommend everybody should read it. There's also an animated movie that's pretty good. It's, as Jordan says, fine.
It's fine.
Damn, we just lost 3 people as soon as we went back to our topic.
Wow.
What do you guys want from us? We'll do anything. I'll strip.
You don't have to go that far to see you strip.
True.
Also, it's called Promare. Is the name of the movie.
I'll also keep my clothes on if that gets us more viewers.
Question mark exclamation point.
The thing I like most about doing these live streams, just so you guys know, is that when it's just me and Jordan, he drinks these Perrier things and he just belches into the fucking mic. It's literally like the Robert Durst tape where the murderer confesses to murder on accident, like on the fucking. Have you seen that?
No.
Jordan, for the DC vinyl with Wonder Woman, would they ever remake it?
DC vinyl. Are you talking about the one that we have at work? So let me know if you're.
Do you guys have the vinyl of Death Metal?
Yeah.
Oh.
Will they ever remake it? Probably
Probably
not. But I'm sure they're gonna have a big enough printing so that like a lot of fans will get it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want it, it's there. I'm not really into metal music, but if you are, that's tight, man. Like I've always thought it was really cool. Like the art is some beautiful Greg Capullo art.
Yeah. I was gonna say if you just want it for the art, like you can buy it as a poster. It's Greg Capullo. Do you say
or
Capullo
if you're
or
interested,
Capullo?
I think it's Capullo, but I could be saying it wrong. Or if you're interested, Nestor, we can help you buy the comic book that vinyl is based on, and you could read the story and see multiple things of art like that. Though I will say that Death Metal, you need to read I mean, you can read Death Metal on its own, and it won't make a lot of sense. But if you take it as a one-off story, you can enjoy it. But also, Death Metal is something that has like 3 years of DC lead up to it. I mean, maybe not 3, maybe like at least 2 years. Dude, you know how rare the DC Metal Funkos are? You know, we saw them though. Me and we not the Funkos, the Death Metal action figures at GameStop. I mean, Funko likes to make everything rare. I have one rare Funko Pop, and that's all I own is a fucking Comic-Con exclusive Steve Harrington. But also like fuck Funko Pops. Also, the people that ship Funko Pops in their Funko Pop boxes that are at my work are like the worst customers.
Is it because they're the exact size, so it's hard to open them? Or what?
I don't know. They're just weird. They're always like, "Hey, be careful." I'm like, "Okay, I wasn't gonna like fuck your package in the back."
Okay. Also, the movie was a bit sort of hard to premiere. Yeah. So watch Premiere. It's really good.
What's it about?
One day, randomly on the Earth, like basically half the population turns out to have powers, where they can ignite themselves on fire and not die, and not get injured. Part of their powers is that they feel like burning down the world. Like it's just becomes a mental thing where you just want to start lighting stuff. They're pyromaniacs. There's a certain word for them. I forgot what is in the movie that they call them, but basically half of the people in the world want to destroy the world in fire, and the other half wants to save it. And then later in the future, a lot of the people have taken out or have killed off the people that can ignite themselves on fire, and it's the story of what the fuck happens next.
Damn,
it's really cool. I'd recommend it. Yeah, it's just fun.
Did my Wi-Fi get bad again? I don't know why it says my connection's unstable again.
Yeah, you're getting blurrier.
I have no fucking clue. Should I try to just like do 5G hotspot for my fucking phone then?
We're streaming, so it's gonna take up a lot of your upload.
Yeah, whatever.
It's fine.
There we go. I got 2 bars. That's tight. That's enough.
It's
We
fine.
just lost 3 viewers because of how bad my signal is.
Yeah, that's why it was in my storytelling of Premiere. Yeah, All Star Superman. We keep getting off topic. Let's talk about All Star Superman. All right,
Yes,
Jake.
get into it.
I liked it a lot. It's probably up there. Not probably my favorite, but it's up there on the list somewhere.
It's my second favorite Superman book.
Yeah, I would agree. My favorite is still going to be Tom King's Up in the Sky.
Yes.
Uh,
And luckily, Alfred doesn't die in that.
he doesn't. Luckily, maybe. I don't know. Tom King can write the revision.
True. I think All-Star Superman is like, I think it's respected more than Up in the Sky because it's denser. It relies a lot more on like the Silver Age of comics. And like the sci-fi elements of Superman that like I feel like Up in the Sky was more on like the symbolic impact of Superman versus this was more like this. I don't know. Like there's a lot of like sci-fi stuff. Like it's a little weird. Like one of my favorite storylines in it is Superman tells Lois Lane that he's Superman, or that Clark, and she like can't believe it at first that Clark Kent's Superman. She thinks like he's like playing a trick on her, and he takes her to the Fortress of Solitude, and just like how wacky and weird the Fortress of Solitude is. It's like just like crazy. I don't know. I feel like there was weird parts to it, but like it's like a fun weird. What was like your favorite story in it, or like your favorite part of it?
That's a. You know what? I should have thought about that because it makes sense that I would have been asked that question. My favorite story.
Can I show art while I'll give you some time, guys? This is the kind of art that All Star Superman has. Look at that! Look at that! Just beautiful Frank Quietly art. A lot of people for some reason hate this artist, but I think this like is literally like just a gorgeous piece of art.
Okay, I've picked it down to 2. One of my favorite stories is going to be the day Lois Lane gets powers.
Okay, you want to kind of explain that a little bit?
Yeah. So actually, right after Superman, Clark Kent takes Lois to the Fortress of Solitude, she finds like a really weird room, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And basically, it's pictures and models of her, and she tries to kill Superman because she gets paranoid. Turns out he's just making her a really nice suit, and she was exposed to one of the chemicals that he was using so that he can give her powers for a day, so she can be him. Which leads into the story that I like. Basically,
the one with Samson and
yeah. So basically, 2 of the like strongest dudes in the DC universe, Samson and I forget who the other guy is because he's not as important. I don't think it's Goliath. They just basically. Was it Hercules?
I think it's Samson and Hercules.
Well, they go to try to bang Lois Lane, and she's like, "Nah, I'm with Superman."
No. That is the opposite of what she does.
Okay, she's playing with them.
She toys them because she's fucking mad at Superman. Like she's mad that Superman kept his secret from her. So when Samson and Hercules come up to like start like flirting with them, like she kind of like leads them on, and she's like, ooh. But and like Superman gets all kinds of fucking jealous.
Yeah. My favorite is at the end when he breaks Samson's arm. That was fun. Basically, he breaks his arm because they have a arm wrestling contest for her love. Or
Atlas
for her
and Hercules.
time.
You're right. Atlas and Hercules. Sorry about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
basically like one of them gives Lois Lane this necklace, and the necklace has this like sphinx attached to it, and like basically like Samson and Atlas like didn't even want Lois Lane. They needed Superman's help because Superman answered the unanswerable riddle. And like they just needed they needed his help. So but like they're just such fucking tools.
Yeah. That one I liked, and the other one is when Superman Clark Kent goes to interview Lex Luthor in prison.
That one is fantastic. So in that one, like I just love like how arrogant and condescending Lex Luthor is to Superman, like to Clark Kent and that whole thing. Like he views Clark Kent as like a bumbling fool.
I think those are words that he legitimately just uses. Yeah, it's really cool. I like that one. The whole thing is that Lex is in jail because the Daily Bugle, Daily Planet.
Someone has Spider-Man on the vein.
We were just talking about Venom. So the Daily Planet had brought up evidence that Lex Luthor has put people in danger and yada yada yada. They send him to jail. They give him the death sentence. And Lex is like, I want to speak to Clark Kent to give him my last like big speech or my life story. And the whole thing is Clark asking him like, dude, why'd you do it? You know, you could have been smart enough to like cured cancer and save the world. And in that, Lex is like, yeah, but I can't because Superman.
It really shows, I think, like what makes Lex Luthor such a good foil to Superman is the fact that like Lex Luthor is the smartest human on Earth. And he's also like often, I mean, I know sometimes they make him fat and pudgy and old, but like sometimes in like this, he's got like really good like athleticism for like what he has. Like he's the peak human, but the problem is being the peak human, he's a fucking ant compared to Superman. That this alien from another planet like makes him so inferior, no matter all the work that Lex Luthor has put into reading and science and working out and like evil plan, all that stuff. Like he's inferior to this alien. And like if Superman had never existed, Lex Luthor would have changed the world and would have been, I think, a force for good. But this alien that like represents everything that he fears and everything that he hates and makes him so insignificant, like he just like doesn't trust that. And like it, yes, but Superman is smart, like not because he's super smart, but because his brain is Kryptonian and he can see things like DNA and he can like remember everything. Like everything about Superman is super, but not because he earned it.
Yeah.
And at least that's how Lex Luthor sees it. I gotta remember to pin the comments I'm responding to. So yes, like there are times in like, for instance, like Superman in like Final Crisis, he builds like a miracle machine from looking at it for 1 second. He has like super memory and super this and super that. And the problem is like, but like he didn't earn any of it. Lex Luthor earned everything and was still just insignificant and inferior compared to this alien, and it drove him insane.
One of the examples that Lex gives is they're going through his routine at prison, and he's working out, and he's just flexing on Superman, which I thought was hilarious. And he's like
flexing on Clark Kent, but like he doesn't know he's Superman.
He's flexing on him. He's like, feel that muscle. And he's just touching him. He's just holding him. And he's like, that's true earned muscle. Unlike Superman, who was just given it because you're from a different planet.
Yeah, he's like slapping his muscle.
Yeah, and Clark's just holding it the whole fucking time so it gets uncomfortable. I thought it was hilarious.
Dom bringing up some fucking death metal stuff right there. I like took a slight gap like right around that time, but I remember most of it. But like, yeah, he basically like Perpetua wanted to stand up to the other creators of the universes. So she decides to create the Apex Predators, merging human and Martian DNA, and none of it matters anymore. It all led to basically nothing.
And it's gone.
Yeah, it's crazy, like these crazy twists that they make that are just never brought up again. Because like it was weird, like New 52, Lex Luthor was like a fucking hero. Like he had his little Superman suit and he like did his thing, but they really wanted Lex to be a villain again. I've always thought like Lex being a hero was kind of interesting.
It is. I mean, didn't they do that story in Rebirth as well?
That's what I'm talking about Lex being a hero.
Because they had it a little bit in New 52, and then it turns out that he had created an evil Justice League.
Yeah, so basically like what happens is he sees the future and he finds out that he won by convincing people that Doom is the natural order of the universe.
Yeah,
it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Lex gets used like a sex doll. You know which villain I fucking hate and I'm glad is gone? The Batman who laughs.
I was gonna say Barbados?
Oh, Barbados was used even less, but like the
Yeah.
Batman Who Laughed was so overused.
You remember the Jim Gordon that laughs? Do you remember the Shazam who laughs?
Yes, I remember the whole storyline of the 6 infected people. Dude, DC Comics, I mean, when Scott Snyder was in charge, at least DC Comics had momentum and felt like it was leading to something. I mean, not that it's not now. Like, Joss Williamson is doing some great stuff, but I'm just tired of everything leading to something. You know, I kind of just want some ground level stuff.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, All-Star Superman.
What did you not like about it?
The Bizarro.
Dude, some people think that's like the best storyline.
No,
Was there
I'm just gonna
was
say
there
the
a
wrong.
was there a Constantine Who Laughs? No,
I-
it was
I
Jim
dipped
Gordon,
off-
it was Jim Gordon, Captain Marvel, or sorry, Shazam, Jim Gordon, Shazam, Donna Troy, Blue Beetle. Let me see who the infected 6 were. Who the infected 6 were. Okay, that's coronavirus stuff.
I was gonna say, you're gonna pull something else up with infected.
Shazam, Blue Beetle, Donna Troy, Jim Gordon, Hawkman, and Supergirl.
Mm. Oh, I remember the Supergirl one.
That's a great back issue if anyone wants to watch it.
Which one?
The Batman Who Laughs, the infected 6 one.
I don't think I saw that one. I watch a lot of their content, and
They were like leading everything up into death metal, and then they just never did it.
Yeah.
Like they do metal. Dom, I don't think Constantine was one of the infected 6, but was there a Constantine Who Laughs? Constantine. I mean, he probably exists, but I don't remember him from the infected 6 storyline. The Laughing Magicians Hellblazer Wiki. I don't know who the. Is there a Constantine Who Laughs? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the Batman Superman one. I didn't know that Constantine was in it. I don't remember him. I mean, I read that story like years ago. It's Year of the Villain, the Infected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe there's a Constantine Who Laughs. I don't know. So much shit to read. Oh, you're already getting tired?
dude, I'm tired all the time now. As I get older, day by day, I get like 1 minute shaved off of how long it takes me to get tired.
Constantine. Batman.
I'm gonna get up and close this way because I want to lean on the desk.
Jordan, where's your dad? He was my favorite guest last week.
I don't know, doing something. He might be recording one of his own YouTube videos.
He has his own channel?
Check out Patriot X Gamer, I think is his name on YouTube, where he posts he does an Uncharted walkthrough, or he's in the middle of one, and he does MLB content.
I'm trying to. I give up. I don't know if there was a Constantine. I don't remember. It was Blue Beetle, Hawkman, Jim Gordon, Supergirl, Donna Troy, and I think I said something twice. Shazam. But yeah, I don't think Constantine was in that thing.
Shazam.
But I could be wrong. I feel like this is just completely derailed. Jordan,
Shazam.
what's your thoughts on the first episode of Doom Patrol? You like Robot Man? Is he not perfect casting?
Patriot Gamer X. That's my dad's YouTube channel. Oh, so yes, Brendan Fraser as Robotman is perfect. Okay, so thoughts on let's hold on real quick. Finish All-Star Superman. If you had to give it a rating, give it a rating.
8 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd probably say that. I was gonna say like 7.5, 8 out of 10. It was good. Definitely 100% read it. If you like Superman and you want to see him at his best and worst, read the book.
Jordan, do you think you can get caught up on Visions before? Not Visions. Fuck, every single time. Make it a drinking game. Could you get caught up on What If before the finale next week?
Yeah, I could do it.
Dude, it is crazy what's going on right now.
It comes out on Wednesdays, right?
Yeah.
So are we doing a Thursday podcast?
I have Friday off next week.
I have Thursday off next week.
Okay, maybe we'll do it Thursday night then after I'm off work, like later in the evening.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Either Thursday or Friday. Either
You
one's
wanna-
fine.
Do you want to keep going or you want to go to bed?
Nah, I'm good. I got like 10 more minutes. I'm just kidding. I got time. I'm fine.
Yeah, Chris, next week is the finale of What If. Do
Okay.
you want me to just since the people in our comments have watched it, can we talk about it? Or do you want to not be spoiled?
I prefer not to be spoiled, but I'm okay knowing like what they're about.
So they're kind of all one-offs for a
I
little
know.
while, but then 2 weeks episodes end with Ultron
Ooh.
showing up with all the Infinity Stones in Vision's body. So it's there's what if Ultron wins,
Okay.
but then everything goes fucking crazy because you see the Ultron episode where what if Ultron wins, and then he becomes aware of the. No, I won't spoil it. Fine, Chris. Whatever. After Ultron becomes such a threat that other episodes of What If that were previously thought to be one-offs might become more. So there's more connectivity tissue to What If than we know.
That's cool. I like that. I like the Black Panther episode a lot. I hope that one's connected.
Dude, fucking just like Thanos, and that was so funny.
I liked it. It was pretty good.
He's like, it's random. They're like, it's genocide.
I like how they were able to make genocide as a joke.
Yeah.
It was so good. And they haven't been like, let's cancel. I was gonna say DC. Let's cancel Marvel. It's so good.
Yeah.
Christopher Peacock
What
said
if is
so good.
fantastic, dude. And he just saved you from being spoiled. But hopefully that
Thanks for
entices you that What If becomes more than one-offs. My favorite episode title was What If Doctor Strange Lost His Heart Instead of His Hands. That's my favorite one still.
I think that's the next episode that I gotta watch. Episode 3. Cool. So we finished All Star Superman, and I gotta watch What If. And everybody should watch Star Wars Visions. If
And you
like
guys
Star
should
Wars.
you guys should still watch Venom. Even though it's bad, you should still watch it.
Just the end of credit scene, though.
Literally just the end credit scene.
That's all I'm hearing. Let's just watch the end credit scene.
Nah,
I've been wanting to watch it.
Should I say some positive things about Venom?
Nah, we can leave it at that. I'll say positive things when I watch it.
Okay.
Okay. What the fuck were we gonna talk about? Doom Patrol. Doom
Okay.
Patrol. Yes, Brandon Fraser, perfect casting.
Fuck.
I would.
My favorite quote.
Yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way. I like seeing his butt
Yes.
when he was hitting it from behind. I was like, oh, okay, this is what they're talking about. Brendan Fraser ass. I didn't realize how old he looks.
Yeah, dude. The years have not been kind.
Yeah, but I like the twist that they put on Doom Patrol, or on his character, I should say. Really think about what happened or what was the accident, because he kept thinking it was the crash when he was in his NASCAR,
Mhm.
and it turns out it was because he fucking drove the wife and daughter through a semi truck.
Dude, all I'm gonna say is
And I
just
was
keep
like,
watching
that's-
Doom Patrol. There's more than meets the eye. Do you know any of the twists? Because I had read the omnibus before watching the show.
No, I don't know any of the twists.
Okay.
I'm looking
It's-
forward to it.
It's good. It's super good, dude. And it's like it's less like it's like Titans. I have to make excuses to get people to watch it, but Doom Patrol, I can just be like, just watch it. Oh, there we go. That's a good question, guys. Say hi to my friend Sasha Hoy.
Hey, Sasha.
Let's hit Chris's question really fast because we're on the topic of Doom Patrol, and then we'll hit Sasha's question. Is Doom Patrol comic pretty accurate to the show? Yes. So one thing that's different is there's a character named Larry Trainer. He has the negative spirit inside of him. For some weird reason, he morphs with the negative spirit and a female nurse. So he's like a transvestite in the comic book, which is pretty weird. Other than that, the comic is incredibly accurate, like to the show. Like a lot of the twists with Niles Calder. Mr. Negative is a bigger part of the Brotherhood of Evil in the comic book, but all the weirdness from the comics is like.
I didn't know Mr. Negative was in the show.
Yeah, he's the villain of season 1.
That's cool.
Doom Patrol is fantastic. And
oh yeah. I just fucking realized that. God fucking damn it.
What do you mean?
Just saw him in the show. I was like, what character is this? Yeah. You're right. It is Mr. Negative.
Let's go back to Sasha's comment now. What started guys' interest in comic books? Interested to find out. For me, it had to be when I was a kid. The only cable channel my parents had was Boomerang. And on Boomerang, it would show really old cartoons. So I grew up watching the 60s, 70s cartoon of the Super Friends. So it was like my favorite thing. It was my favorite thing to watch was the Super Friends. And then as I got older, I was a child at the time of the Bruce Timm, the guy that created this horribly perverse book I bought, Naughty and Nice.
Amazingly perverse.
His Batman the Animated Series, which led into Superman the Animated Series, which led into Justice League, which led into Justice League Unlimited. You also got Static Shock and the Zeta Project and Batman Beyond.
Static Shock.
Those were like the pinnacle of animated, and to this day still haven't been topped. So that was always my huge interest. And then when that becomes like your favorite thing, you do research on the internet, you realize that holy crap, there's more than just a few seasons of these amazing TV shows. There's decade long storylines. And like, I couldn't afford comic books when I was younger. So I would like read the wikis. Like I would like just read like internet, like summaries of what had happened. But like, I'd always wanted to buy them. And then I realized you could buy them, you know? So for me, I just got indoctrinated at a really early age. And that's why I have such a love affair with DC. But I had a friend named Alex Jones, who was a friend of Sasha's older brother, Misha, who was a very big comic book collector, and he would let me borrow comic books. He was very more Marvel based. So my early time reading actual comics were Marvel, and I do like Marvel, but when I could finally afford them myself, DC was all that I bought.
Thank you for being here, Paul.
Paul, I don't know if you're still there, man, but let's go to Disneyland on that upcoming Tuesday. Yes, Alex was a character, man. My favorite Alex Jones story is we were going to Young Life Camp together, and we were sitting on a bus next to each other, and he was really into hentai. So he was like, let me share this hentai website with you before we lose phone service, because we were just hitting the mountains and like we were about to lose phone service. So he copies the link to the hentai website and he went to text me it, and he accidentally texted to his girlfriend, and then we lose phone service for a week.
That's so good. And then yes, what brought me into comic books? I promise you, it's not going to end with the story about hentai.
It starts with a story about hentai, weirdly enough.
No. So as far as it goes, I mean,
yes, Chris, that is true.
See, I thought you were going to say your favorite story about Alex Jones was the one about gay frogs, but okay.
Alex Jones's name does hit differently now.
Yeah. The fuck was I gonna say? Yes, comics. What brought me into comic books? Kind of the same thing. I mean, I always used to watch the TV shows when I was a kid. Like some of the top ones I watched was the Spider-Man from the 90s, Radioactive Spider-Man, fucking sick.
Tight.
If you know what the fuck that means, it's from the intro song, Radioactive Spider-Man. I used to watch that, Batman, the animated series, Batman Brave and the Bold.
That's tight. Most people didn't watch Batman the Brave and the Bold when it was out.
Oh, dude, it was so good.
There was also The Batman, which was one that was like out.
That one was sick. What is Radioactive Spider-Man? Just type in Spider-Man intro 90s and you'll hear the song.
Should I just pull the video up?
Yeah, you should probably pull it up.
Okay.
That used to be my shit. I used to have the, oh my god, what is it, VHSs of Spider-Man? And I used to watch it. Yeah. Teen Titans, yeah. I used to watch the Teen Titans as well. I've always been a Beast Boy Raven kind of kid.
Oh my god, dude, the stuff with Terra. So
Ah,
sad.
get out of here. The terror stuff. Ah. Yes, there we go.
Oh, I'm not on my YouTube Pro since I'm on the podcast.
In my
YouTube.
universe, we work
Basura.
together.
I forgot what a
Build
YouTube
the
ad was like.
universe anew. Lego Marvel Studios Infinity Saga sets.
Okay. Oh, this is
Dude, what I just saw right now, that is
Bro,
the
the
only Spider-Man
definitive
show I want to watch.
animated theme song is this one.
Oh, you're talking about the theme song.
Previously on X-Men.
I love that one.
That one's good. So yeah, I used to watch a lot of those TV shows, including Ben 10. Ben 10 definitely just watch the original series. The original is what makes it fun. Other than that, the other series, I never really got into the whole future ones. I saw when he grows up, and that was about it.
Wait, Sasha likes Radioactive Spider-Man. Should I show him the Japanese Spider-Man intro?
The emergency awesome. Yeah, show him the Japanese one. Dude,
Here we go.
That's Spi-
Sasha, this is for you if you want to see something better than Radioactive Spider-Man. Can you hear it?
yeah. Dude, yes.
This is a real show. I feel like I'm playing this for Sasha. He's not even watching.
It's probably not. All right, Jake, I need you to play one more song for me. I need you to type in the Hulk outro song.
Oh, the old TV show
Yeah, with Lou
with Lou
Ferrigno.
Ferrigno?
Yeah, yes. Oh, there it is with him walking away. Oh, after that heartwarming episode that you just saw, you get hit with one of these. Oh,
I want
So
to
good.
show Super Friends then. And that's the last one that I'll show. Super Friends. This is what I grew up watching. So like, will always be the greatest thing in the world to me.
right now.
It's one of the first fucking seasons. Terrible. Not a fan. But yes, that makes the show, dude, is the animated intro or the live action intro.
Dude, you don't know how hyped I would be every time fucking Radioactive Spider-Man was playing. Oh, it's so good. It's probably
Or-
my favorite intro.
Or the like the Teen Titans like anime one, like the when
Oh.
there's trouble, you know who to call. Teen Titans.
You mean the one written by Pafayami Umi?
Yeah, obviously.
That they're actually the ones that do the Japanese version because there's two versions. There's a Japanese and an American or an English. The Japanese one would play only for serious episodes, and the Japanese would play for like the funny episodes, and the English would be for serious episodes.
Damn,
So
I didn't
if-
know that.
Yeah, that's how it was. It's cool. Yeah, I used to watch TV shows like that as a kid, and I was always like, "Ooh, comic book characters are cool." Not reading comics because I was never really taken to a comic shop. But when I was a teenager,
because your dad was a comic book collector.
yes, he did. We didn't. I would play more video games than anything. So when he did like spend money on me, it was to buy like a video game. I was never like, let's go buy a comic book.
Yeah, mine was Yu-Gi-Oh cards and video games.
Yu-Gi-Oh was the shit. So when I was a teenager and I would have a little bit of money from my birthdays, I always like going to the mall. One day I went to the mall, to Barnes and Noble, and they had comic books. And as I always like to tell, my first comic book I ever bought was Deadpool Volume 4. Because I thought it was just like, oh, you could buy a comic and read it and you have a whole story.
Which you can and you do.
kind of, but I started reading and I was like, who are these characters? Who is this?
Might have been better to
Um,
buy volume 1.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't know that they were sequential. I thought it was just like you buy it, you read it, and cool, you got a story out of it.
Let's take Chris's question one step further. The Flash versus Green Lantern is an interesting question, but I think it depends on which Flash and which Green Lantern you're talking about.
Obviously, we're talking
Like-
about Hal Jordan and Barry Allen.
So the Silver Age ones. I think what's interesting about both those characters, which a lot of people don't know, is that they were the first ones to have a lineage. So
Mhm.
originally it was Jay Garrick, Flash, with Alan Scott, Green Lantern.
Mhm.
And Green Lantern was more like a magic based. He had an actual lantern.
Mhm.
And then when the Silver Age came around, they both got remade as to Barry Allen and Hal Jordan. Since then, there's also Wally West, Bart Allen for the Flashes. Then you also got, I mean, how many other human Green Lanterns? You got John
You
Stewart. You got
John
Guy
Stewart,
Gardner,
Kyle Rayner,
you
the
got,
female one that I always
Jessica,
forget the name of.
It's Jessica Cruz and
Yeah,
who's the dude? Who's the dude that she's tied with?
I don't remember her, dude.
I mean, those are just the human Green Lanterns. I mean, you got to shout out to your boy Kilowog. But let's talk about this. I think
So if we're talking who is a better comic book character, I personally would pick the Flash.
Oh, you would. How come?
I've been more of a fan of the Flash. I always liked the comedy that he would bring into the books. Like nothing was over too serious. Honestly, On Incarnation's good, but the stories above.
I think Green Lantern. Like, I think the Flash is more important, but I think Green Lantern as a whole, if you just take the Jeff Johns era with the 3 omnibuses that you can see, do you see those 3 green books right there? That saga from Green Lantern Rebirth to Brightest Day is like one of the greatest sagas DC has ever come out with. Like, but the Flash is definitely more important.
Mhm.
Like what was really cool is in the original Crisis on Infinite Earths, like Barry
Oh,
Allen
he
died.
was. Yeah, that was like one of the most significant events that ever happened because he died and he stayed dead for a
For, like,
very long time
about 20 years. If
for a
not
whole
longer.
generation of comic book readers.
Yeah, so for a lot of people, like Wally West, and no disrespect to the New 52 Wally West, but the actual Wally West, the red-haired ginger, is the Flash. And also for me, I didn't know the difference between Barry Allen and Wally West, but if you watch Batman the Animated Series, or not Batman, the Justice League, that was Wally West.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, so same when I was a kid, I didn't know the difference that there was 2 different Flashes, but I always thought it was Barry Allen.
yeah,
Like like if I saw the Flash, my first go-to is, oh, it's Barry Allen because of Flash Rebirth in, oh my goodness, 2006, 2008, something like that. I mean, I was probably like 8 to 10 around then. So basically from when I was a kid to now, the Flash has been Barry Allen, but the generation right before me probably thinks Wally West is the Flash.
yeah, and it
Like-
is interesting how there are generational things, and that same generation doesn't think of Hal Jordan as their Green Lantern; they think of Kyle Rayner.
Yeah, Kyle Rayner. Which, funny enough, my Green Lantern is John Stewart because I would watch the
same.
animated series or the unlimited series, and that was always my Green Lantern. I was like, oh yeah, that guy right there, that's Green Lantern.
He was my
didn't
Green.
know
He
about
was
Hal
my
Jordan.
Yeah, he was my Green. Except there's one episode where they change time and he turns into Hal Jordan for a second. They're battling some Time Master. I really like John Stewart. I think when they cross him over to Static Shock and like was super tight.
That's another great show I used to watch as a kid. Static Shock.
Right.
Oh my god, dude! I lived through the golden era of comic book animated shows.
Deagle's my Green Lantern. Dude, Chris, he shows up on Superman and Lois. Superman and Lois is the only CW show worth watching still. It is amazing, and it's about to be on HBO Max. You should really watch Superman and Lois. It is
I think it's
really
on there
fucking
already.
good. It might already be on there.
Yeah.
It is super good.
Dude, HBO Max is the place to go if you fucking like DC. If you like any DC content out there, just get it. It's worth it. The movies alone. What?
Um,
I did it for you, Chris.
wow.
What?
I think I've read a lot more Flash comics, but I feel like Green Lantern has cooler powers, right?
Oh
Like,
yeah.
or like the imagination that can go behind it, you know?
Yeah, and he has a lot more he has a lot more abilities because he doesn't just have to wear the Green Lantern ring, although majority of the time Hal Jordan does. But there's other Lantern Corps that he can work with or has become part of during some stories.
Have a good night, Sasha. Thanks for joining us, man.
Hi, Sasha.
We love you. I mean, I love you. Jordan doesn't know you.
I love him.
Yeah, right?
Peace and love. Peace and love. That was a shout out for OmniDog.
Is that what he says?
Do you not watch anything that he fucking makes? That
I
he
don't know,
says it in every episode.
Me and Jess are kind of like on, I don't know. We're just friends now.
I was gonna say, are you on first name basis?
We are. I have his personal phone number.
Dude, you don't even. I fucking say an OmniDog quote, and you're like, "What's that?" Fake fan.
Chris, Jordan just watched his first episode of Doom Patrol. Doesn't he have a wild journey ahead of him?
I got so much to watch, dude.
Cool. Do you want to wrap it up for the night, man, or do you have any last questions in the comments?
Yeah, let's do real rapid fire. Any questions you got for us?
Yeah, it can be comic book related. It can be non-comic book related. Ask us anything.
Anything. Anything. Who's still here? How many watchers or viewers do we have?
I think we have just Chris. He's
Dope.
probably playing Final Fantasy.
Damn.
Dude, it's one of my favorite shows. It is so good. I remember Chris texted me the other day and he was like, yo, you know that Chris, what was it, like 30 million views or something like that on the trailer for Doom Patrol Season 3?
Shit.
It was like Doom Patrol Season 3 trailer. 8.6 million. I'm sorry. But like it's getting bigger, dude. It's getting bigger.
I went to go text Isabel, and first thing I see is a fucking Squid Games, like Squid Games as an anime.
What's Squid Games?
Dog, I've been binging. Hold on, that probably comes up better.
What's Squid Games? Why does everyone keep talking about it?
Okay, it's a Netflix show. It's a Korean drama / game show. So the basis of it's a TV show first and foremost. 2 million at the most, right? I don't hear anybody going like, "Hey, we should watch Doom Patrol." Yeah, it seems like really big. Yeah, sorry, Squid Games. Netflix Korean drama. The basis of it is that it follows the story of a couple of different people who are like dirt poor and in deep debt. And it shows like everyone has a reason to make money or earn money or that were controlled by money. So they get an invitation to join in part of what's called the Squid Games, where they can go basically on. It's like a game show that has a twist to it, and they play for money. That's all I can say.
Should I watch that or should I watch Visions?
Do Visions, because you can get Visions out of the way in like 1 or 2 sittings.
I like how that's how we view TV now. Like it's a burden. Like, yeah, you can just get it out of the way. Like,
okay, listen. Squid Games is a 9-hour commitment.
Okay.
Because it's 9 episodes and each episode is a hard hour. It's not like the 47-minute hour.
I just really need Chris to get caught up on Titans, so I have someone to talk about it with. I need you to get caught up on Doom Patrol so we can talk about it.
Yeah.
I just
Well,
need my friends to
I'm
get
gonna
caught up on my
watch-
superhero TV.
I'm gonna watch What If next, and then I'll probably watch a shit ton of Doom Patrol because I liked it. I really want to watch it.
Should we answer
It's-
Chris's last question and then call it a night?
Yes.
Favorite
Favorite food. Oh,
sushi 100%. I could eat sushi every meal if I could afford it. However, if I'm going out for an experience, my favorite has to be Korean barbecue. And I will say, Chris, in case you were curious, holy fuck, the brisket from Chipotle is so fucking good. Jordan, do you know that Chipotle has brisket now?
I had no idea, dude. I don't go to Chipotle.
Neither do I, but they have brisket now, and it's super good.
I've only ever had it twice in my life.
Okay, I get it. You're Mexican. You have Mexican food all the time.
Basically, like I don't like I can come home and this price like the same thing that Chipotle serves, and I get it for free. Okay, other than the brisket, I can make a brisket.
Chipotle brisket slaps, dude. I smoked meats for like 3 years, and I could never nail a brisket.
Dog, you can't call it jerking off smoking your meat,
With smoking the salami, choking the chicken.
choking the chicken. That should be it. Smoking the meat. I'm telling you, that should be a phrase, a thing. I don't know. We had this conversation like 2 podcasts ago.
Did we really? We're already recycling material.
Dude, once I get tired, I can't remember shit. So then I lose all vocabulary. Lamau caught out.
Okay.
I don't. Do you say laughing my ass off or do you say Lamau? I say Lamau.
I say laughing my ass off. I know what he meant.
Wow, it's a generational thing.
Yeah, I'm a baby boomer and you're Gen X.
I'm actually technically I'm a Gen Z.
Gross. I'm no longer doing a podcast with you.
Fuck you. I think 96 is the cutoff.
You know, Chris has my Doom Patrol omnibus sitting on his desk and he has stuff sat on top of it.
Avi, I mean, what do you think I did when you would loan me Omnis?
I mean, should Chris read it? Give Chris some encouragement to start reading it.
Chris,
Tell him how easy Grant Morrison is to read.
I can't lie to the man. Okay, Chris, say LMAO. Lame. You know what? Y'all are fucking baby boomers. Okay, no. But I found the key because I like reading comics, but sometimes, as everything can be, I feel like it's a chore because it's like I want to do it, but I also don't want to get up and go sit somewhere and then start reading. I just want it done for me. Obviously, I'm a Gen Z.
Dude, I'm sorry. I just clicked full screen. I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Chris, you look so skinny in your YouTube picture. You look like a completely different person. I like it. You look like a fucking movie star, dude. Like your hair looks good. Your outfit looks good. I'm sorry. Back to what you were saying.
I'm just playing Final. Okay, so that's the key. Is like you gotta absolve all other tasks first because that's how you get distracted. You go,
Yeah.
I'm going to set time aside so I can go sit down and just read. And once I started doing that, I started like burning through books quick.
I think it's easy to have a realistic goal. Like, let me read 1 issue a day.
That pandemic weight.
I think it's those pot pie weight.
God, I gotta lose weight too. I'm so fat, dude. Oh my god. Now shut the fuck up. All right. Well, I think
I think we should call it a night now. Let Chris play Final Fantasy. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
You know what time it is.
Smash that like button.
I did a red and link outro.
Should I? Oh, hold on. Ready? Should I play my outro video as like even though it's a countdown for our outro?
Yeah. All right.
Ready,
bye,
set.
guys.